luxurious queens, welcome back to my channel, and today's topic is more like a diary to myself, and I thought what's better than to say it out here rather than keeping it all in, and you will get to understand what I mean. For those of you new here, hello queens, my name is Lokie and I love talking and sharing about vintage luxury and my Hermes bags and of course all sorts of random Hermes finds. So if you're into content like this, then I would love to welcome you to subscribe to my channel of exploring and learning about them. Well, I have a trip to Paris coming up sometime next week, and I thought it's about time I talk about managing my expectations in terms of my luxury shopping in Paris, and in particular for Hermes. I guess you may find this video a bit off in terms of the timeline to the videos on my channel, but I am filming this before my actual trip to Paris, which is in April, and I will probably only launch this video sometime after I am back from the trip, when everything is settled and when I have more time to reply to your messages. As you know, the COVID pandemic has set us back about 2 years of literally struggling to keep off the virus, and as a healthcare worker also fending it off day in and out. I guess we're all about near exhaustion at this stage, and it's about time I guess we try to lead as normal a life as can be, which also means let's all go on a well-deserved trip. Well, I'm actually quite excited for it, for both the overall travel experience and also really getting to shop at the Hermes FSH store in person for the first time. My love for the brand is only quite recent. I think in 2019 when I purchased my first Hermes Kelly, and just like every luxury lover with only one thing on their mind when traveling to Paris is to score an Hermes Kelly or Birkin. But hang on, not so easy my friend. Have you read the Purse Forum? There is just so much information there that is about the buzz, about the appointment system for the Hermes boutiques, to even get a leather appointment, what more scoring a bag. And of course, to confirm these speculations, there are so many recounts and experiences of ladies not getting the bags they want on YouTube and having tried days and weeks to even get an appointment. Also, there was talk about getting an appointment from the walk-in queue, but it depends on the time of the day that you go. Plus, I also hear there seems to be a grouchy salesperson at the door who turns away every customer in the walk-in queue with the worst ever attitude. Oh my god, the more I read, the more I watch people's past experiences, the more I feel so burdened and stressed about it, and I really just want to give up trying. And of course, same like myself, everyone is out to play after the COVID pandemic, and I would assume it will be flooded with tourists and stocks will be running low. I remember another great YouTuber friend, you know who you are, Queen, giving me a heads up on the situation in France. He was just warning me about the influx of tourists from Asia and how the essays were overwhelmed, and it seemed like money wasn't the issue in scenarios like this, because some people can just literally buy the whole store if they were allowed to, and all in all, everyone was getting frustrated about the whole thing. Also, I read on Purse Bob about Hermes changing the rules in this quest for the legendary Birkin and Kelly among their customers and loyal fans. But whether it is fact or rumor, your guess is probably as good as mine. Apparently, Purse Bob mentioned about Hermes having new limits on all, not just quota bags, which are the Kellys, Birkins and Constance as we know, but the creation of the reserve list for even non-quota bags like the Ruly, Lindy, bag, the Evelyn. Isn't it very stressful just owning that one bag? Purse Bob also mentioned about one bag style per customer. So say if you're on the list for a pink sakura in a garden party, which is what we all know today as a non-quota bag, but then you see a garden party in store, in gold or etude, and you're okay with it and you want it, you cannot purchase it because you're already on the list for that style in pink sakura. I mean, this would blow my mind even if I was starting out my Hermes bag collection, because it really is quite convoluted and too many loops to jump through just for a bag. I mean, the more I read, the more stress I got, and I feel like my hopes of being lucky and scoring a bag of any sort is close to zero, sadly. Well, recently, Jazeera from Jessie Bites confirmed with her essay that Hermes is stopping production for a few items, which I will leave a link to her video down in the description section below if you're keen to watch more. So I guess the scarcity of things makes them even more in demand. Anyhow, this will be my first time at the FSH store, and the more I thought about it, the appointments, meeting the right SAs, doing all the extras just to get ahead in scoring a bag is way too much stress for me and takes the fun out of luxury shopping, and it takes away all the surprises there is to the Hermes boutique experience. Well, to me, a holiday is to be carefree and to be away from all the stresses of life, and I would rather not have my holiday rocked by the whole Hermes journey stress. I definitely did not opt to take time away from work just to be in another stressful situation, and surely it isn't healthy for the body and mind. Well, I guess I will just take this whole shopping experience with a pinch of salt, with no expectations at all, if I manage to score a bag or not. I will definitely want to visit the Hermes FSH store and have a look-see how it is inside, as I feel they may have many eye candy goodies even just to look at. I will probably also want to purchase a few items if they have them in stock, and I am a big believer of fate. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. There is definitely a lot more touristy things to look at and lots of good food to be tried and memories to be made. So I would love to explore all of that outside the four walls of Hermes as well. Ultimately, in the bigger span of things, an Hermes bag is only a bag, and the experience and good memories is something more precious that cannot be taken away. Honestly, it feels so much better just getting this load off my chest. I guess knowing a little is good, but knowing too much and being overly prepared takes the fun out of the surprises in life. I hope I will get to film some decent footage, whatever it may be, and showcase that in my next few videos. Ultimately, I know there will be so much more than just appointments and bags and the orange boxes, so do stay tuned in the next few videos to see how I go with this whole Hermes journey, which to me is really quite ridiculous by now. I thank you for sticking around and do wish me luck, queens. Do remember to subscribe, and I hope to see you around next week. Till then, stay gorgeous, queens. Goodbye.